Hey everyone, Soundwave884 here with another Transformers review, and today we're looking at Shockwave. And this is like a Walgreens exclusive Shockwave. Take a look at the box here. It's a Voyager size. I can't remember actual what they call it, but you go in Walgreens and these boxes sit on the shelf. They're about $16.99 to $17.99, probably depending on your area. It's a simplified Voyager figure. Right now, they've had Prowl, they've had Optimus Prime, and they've had Jetfire. Now they're coming out with Shockwave and Sideswipe. So, I haven't seen Sideswipe, but I found Shockwave the other day. It's got nice art. It's probably art we've seen before. On the back, it has his bio. There's no limit to the evil this Decepticon scientists can create. And there are no instructions that come with them except for what is on the back of the box. Sort of old school, like you bought a mini-bot back in the day. And that's the box, and this is the figure. And it is a lovely looking representation of Shockwave. I'll have to say that. Now, just looking at this figure, it is a beautiful figure to look at. The colors, the paint, everything on it is very nice, very sharp. He looks very G1, you want to say. He does have a few differences, of course, but I'll put some G1 cartoon artwork up here on the side. And you can see, he is kind of close. Not everything is the same because he doesn't transform into a laser pistol or anything like that. But he does look good, and the colors are really good. They're a little bit better on this figure, I would say, than they are on the Masterpiece. And we'll just take a look at some of the paint. You can see he's got this silver shiny, it's not really silver, I don't think. It's more of a shiny purple. It's really hard to show up. He's got some silver down here. It's like a shiny silverish purple. It's really shiny. You got these. That's not paint there. That's a different colors of plastic. He's got some yellow paint underneath in here, his eye, and I believe this is some silver paint here on his abdomen. And of course his eye, and then black around his eye is paint. And all that is applied very well. Articulation on this figure is it's got enough to where it's way better than anything like G1. There are articulations that you will miss when you play with this figure. He has the elbows. He's got shoulders to the out, and he can rotate. Now his backpack will get in the way, so you can't do like a 360 because he'll hit it. He's got the hips that go forward, and they go out to the side, and they go back. He's got a little bit of foot articulation based on transformation. And his head can swivel all the way around. And that's it. There's no up and down on the head. There is no waist articulation. There's no wrist swivel. There is no bicep swivels or elbow swivels. There is no knee bends on this guy. He has a mushroom peg for his legs. So, and there's no thigh swivel on this guy. He's got a swivel here at the knee where the mushroom peg is. Now, I'm pretty sure a third-party company can probably come up with some kind of little joint or someone, and they can give you a knee bend. I don't know if anybody's working on anything like that or not. But that's what you're getting out of this figure in terms of articulation. Now, we'll go ahead and show him off with some of the other Voyagers so you can get a sense of his scale and how he looks with other characters. This is part of the Prime Starscream, which he is very much hated from what I see much on the boards in the fandom. And here is Titans Returns Megatron. And here is, I think it's Fall of Cybertron and Soundwave. We'll take out Starscream and put Soundwave next to him. And he does go very well, I think, with all of these figures. Look-wise, I'm saying this is probably one of the best-looking Shockwaves. Because the only other one we've gotten so far that I can recall in Combiner Wars is this little Legend size. And we got the Masterpiece. Everything else has pretty much been third-party. Alright, to get this guy transformed into his jet mode, which is very simple. I did without even looking at the instructions, so that's just how simple it is. Take his feet. You also can see how hollow. I'll tell him about this real quick. He's very hollow on his legs, and his feet do fold up in there, but every piece is pretty hollow. The bottom of his feet, the undersides of his hands, his forearms. But the paint is, not the paint, but the plastic does feel quite thin. You know, really cheap. It almost feels like if you got an oversized Happy Meal toy in terms of how he feels in certain spots, I would say. Alright, this Transformers guy in jet mode, take his feet and just fold them in. There's this little slot here, which is a tab, and a tab inside his leg. Like so. Do it on both. Like that. Go ahead and take this piece here, and go ahead and fold it all the way around. Take his legs, and you want to turn them at the knee swivels. And there's a tab on the inside of this foot that will go into the slot here. And you gotta make sure you guys leg straight, because there is a little tab here that does go inside of a little spot on his leg. So you gotta make sure his legs are straight when you want to go for this mark. There you go. Then his legs here, there's these little things here, sort of like Astro Train had and Titan Turns. And there's just little tabs here that will go into the little grooves on his hips. You can see how that fits in. Do that on both sides. Then you want to sit here and fold his cannon in. Fold his hand all the way into his forearm. Then you want to fold his chest, comes inward. So you just want to push on that here, and just takes that piece and it goes like that. Now what I do is his, I go ahead and turn it all the way around to where he's looking backwards, and then you just fold this piece in. Excuse me. Into there, that's my fire alarm, or smoke detector. If you heard that beeping, it's my smoke detector. I think the batteries are dying. Alright, so you fold his head in the back. Take his arms where you previously folded them, and they go all the way to like this, where the silver piece is facing forward, or to the front. You can see there's like a little tab sort of thing on his form that slides in. It's not like, it doesn't tab in, but it just fits in this little groove, like that. And that just goes back. And take his little wings and bring them out. And voila, you have a transformed Shockwave in his jet mode. Now, it is I'd say halfway decent. Because of these little panels that fold up, it does hide the legs. And the head turns around to where this resembles the head and the face, but is not. So that's kind of neat in a way. I'm not big on him as a jet, which is fine though. It's 2018. You don't need to be laser pistols forever. But I mean, he does look fairly decent in this mode. I mean, it's not perfect. It's not the greatest, but it's something, and it's simple. So. I already noticed I got like a little stress mark already on this little tab underneath it on the forearm part. Otherwise, the figure is nice. Like I say, he is very light. You're not feeling great quality when you hold this piece, but he has the look. That's what I want to say. The Transformers guy back is fairly simple. Just reverse everything. Just fold his wings in, and he's very simple. Take his arms. Go ahead and lift his cannon up, and it will snap. There's a little tab there that will snap in. And bring his hand out. There you go. So you wait for the snap. Go ahead and fold his arms down. And go ahead and bring these little tab things out of his hips to his legs. Separate his legs. Bring his feet out. Trying to get it unpegged without breaking my fingernail off. There. Bring his foot all the way around. I'm sure that these tabs are pretty tight. There you go. All the way around. Knee swivel. Knee swivel. And grab him by his... Let's raise the camera up because I'm back up taller now. Grab him by his chest here. Just, oh, first, you dummy. Alright, bring his head out. Yeah, we need to do that first. And go ahead and raise his chest up until it gets in place. turn his head around. There we go. And there you go. We're back to Shockwave's robot mode. Like I said, he is a beautiful piece. He's a beautiful figure to own. If you're a good shelf person who just likes to have nice looking robots on your shelf, he is a nice looking robot. Oops. If you're going for quality and you want die cast and you want this and that and articulation, you're not getting it here. That's for sure. But if you know what you're getting when you go in to buy this... Oh, forgot to fold this piece back in. I didn't give you that. He is an excellent piece to look at. And if he's going to be played with by kids, I'll say yes. He is thin plastic, just beware. But he does, I think, look really good with the current line of figures. And they do scale very well together. And I do like the look. So I'm very happy with this purchase. And I'm very happy to have a good quality looking Shockwave for my shelf. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until the next one. Peace out.